Oh. Oh. Om Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam. Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Sadgurum Brahma Vidwaram. Om Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om everybody. We welcome you to today's Bhagavad Gita class. I request Swamiji to take over the session from here and continue our Bhagavad Gita class. Venu, please pin Swamiji and put spotlight on his video once he switches on.
Okay. All set?
Yes, Swamiji.
Om. 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 Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. A wise man whose ignorance has come to an end. Upon awakening to a greater state of realization, he sees the essence that is pervading in and through all forms. All are supported by same essence or pure consciousness. So their mind is not trapped in the differences. Let us think a bit here. One of the reasons for sorrow or dukkham is perception of duality. Number one. Differences. Duality means perception of differences. So when I see, when I am habituated to see, when I am trained to see, only differences in the world. So more differences I perceive. These are all golden principles of life. More differences I see, in the world, more sorrow I experience. I'm going slow. So, differences in terms of jati, kula, mata, rich and poor, healthy and unhealthy, good and bad. I'm beautiful, others are not beautiful. I'm intelligent, others are not intelligent. So, nama, rupa, guna, vishesha, kriya, sambandha. On account of all these things, name, form, action, on account of all these differences that I perceive, more sorrow is produced. How? When I see differences in the world, automatically I place myself in a position in compared to others. I choose a separate position in compared to others. And that position could lead to a complex. Either a superiority complex or an inferiority complex. So, superiority complex has its own complications. To maintain that superiority, there's a tremendous pain in that. I am class first. So I am holier than everybody. I am greater than, nobler or intelligent than everyone. So once this sets in, a complex sets in, I am superior. To maintain that, my struggle, fear that others may overtake me and occupy my position today. Various kinds of fear sets in. With respect to anything that which you feel superior to somebody. I don't have to give specific examples. But this happens. When the position that you take, a different position you take from the world because of perception of differences, I take a position. If it is superiority, I explain. If it is inferiority, jealousies, hatred, competition, uneasiness, heartburn. So I am standing in the middle. Sometimes one thought bothers me of superiority, that which I am in better than others. Sometimes I feel low. So, Dvaita perception. You can see the perception. Dvaita perception, when I say, affected by the perception of duality. Duality will be seen. As long as I am there, the objects are seen, vividham bhati. All these things are seen. There is no problem. But if I give status of reality to it, then trouble begins. So ignorant man is always roasted, conditioned, caught up, trapped, drowned in differences. and more pain is generated. Whereas Jnani, he sees Samadarshi. Because he sees the essence in it. So Vidya Vinaya Sampanne, Brahmane Gaviyastine, in an elephant, in a cow, in a Brahmana who is well learned and humble Brahmana, Shuni in dog and dog eater, meaning all varieties. He has no problem. He sees all of them as beings. As beings, we are all same. As beings, we are all hunting for happiness. So he becomes Samadarshi. So, one of the sources of pain is jealousy. Suppose, no, I am jealous of him or her. Why you are jealous of him or her? Because other man, that he or she is different from me. He or she, her achievement is different from me. Therefore, I cannot be happy because others are achieved, they are others. Therefore, they achieved it, I did not achieve it. Comparison, sorrow. One consciousness alone is expressing through all different upadhis. Different upadhis, different expressions. Ultimately, it is same self everywhere. When I establish in this great meditative or fact, when I meditate and establish in this fact, pain won't be there, competition won't be there, jealousies won't be there. So Bhagavan Krishna says, wise man becomes Samadarshi. Done? Clear. Now, what will happen to him? So, ihaivaitairjita sargaha.
Ihaivatarjita sargaha.
Ihaivataihi jita sargaha.
Ihaivatarjita sargaha.
Yesham samye sthitam manaha.
Yesham samye sthitam manaha.
Nirdosham hi samam brahma.
Nirdosham hi samam brahma.
Tasmat brahmani te stitaha.
Tasmad brahmani te sthitaha.
Ihaivaitairjita sargo. Yesham samye sthitam manaha. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. Tasmat brahmani te stitaha. So, when we established in Samadarshitvam, Samadarshi जब अब बनेंगे, इसका फल क्या हो सकता है? When I started, so there is no disturbance in the mind. When the mind disturbs because of all this duality and attributing reality to the duality and taking all things, unnecessary, unwanted things very seriously. So mind is actually, there's a kshobha in the mind. Constantly, like a boiling. High tides rise in the mind. But Samadarshi, mind becomes peaceful, calm. Because there is no potential in the worldly objects and experiences to cause any amount of disturbance in the mind because of my getting established in wisdom. Samadarshi. So when I become that, iha eva taihi, by those samadarshi, those who achieved sages, ihaiva yesham manah samme sthitaha taihi ihaiva sargo jitaha. Those whose minds are established in samya avastha, equality. You cannot bring equality to the physical level. No. सब लोग रोटी सब्जी खाए, ऐसा नहीं होता है. But I am seeing in and through that spirit. So, yesham manaha, those whose minds, samye sthitaha, are well established in equality. What is the result of that? Taihi, by them, iha eva, meaning not after death. Iha eva, while you are very much alive in the world. Sargo jitaha, sarga means birth. You conquered birth means what? There is no coming back into samsara. The birth itself is not there. So I don't come back into this world of names and forms. I don't get caught up again. It becomes a play for me. So I become a Jivan Mukta Purusha. Jivan eva muktaha. He is liberated while living. Iha eva. Not after death. जैसे कहते हैं, कोई कहते हैं ये तो हमारा भगवान गीता, ये ना मुर्दे की बात नहीं कहते हैं, जो जिंदा है उनकी बात कहते हैं. ये मुर्दे महात्मा अलग है. मरने के बाद कोई महात्मा बन गया, मरने के बाद कोई ऐसा बन गया, वैसा बन गया. We don't give certificate to anybody after death. वो बात है. By living itself, you are liberated. Beautiful thing. So, tasmat te brahman sthitaha. Why? Because that Brahma is nirdosham, he samam Brahma. And what is when they establish, what is that which is equal actually? What is samam? See, samadarshi. Previous loka, samadarshinaha. What is samadarshi? Darshi means we have seen the equality. Where is samam? What is samam which is equally present? Brahman. So next loka is clarifying that Brahma, which is samam Brahma. So those sages and saints who are established in this equality, samadarshitvam, that sama is nothing but Brahman. So that Brahman is nirdosham, faultless. No dosha is there. Shuddha, pure. Absolutely pure. Totally spotless. And therefore, what is the result now? They are established in Brahman. So when it becomes Samadarshi, what is Samadarshi? Samadarshi, Samam is what here? Brahman. So become Brahmadarshi. Brahma is what? Which is equally present everywhere. Names and forms are what? Differences. So I conquer birth here itself. While living itself, I become Brahman. Brahmavit Brahmaiva bhavati. So not after death. We are not talking about Videha Mukti. Very much. Nirdosham hi samam Brahma. That Brahman is spotless. Therefore, these people are established in Brahman. Beautiful, isn't it? It's a jnana. Sannyasa, fifth is karma sannyasa yoga. Friends, we have to discover and inquire that what is that. See, whenever you are sorrowful, जब आपको दुख होता है मन में, किसी भी चीज को लेकर के, किसी भी अनुभव को लेकर के, किसी भी वस्तु या व्यक्ति को लेकर के, या किसी भी पुरानी स्मृति को लेकर के, स्मृति आ गई, याद आ गई, तो उसको लेकर के जब हम दुख होते हैं, दुखी होते हैं अंदर, जब हम दुख को महसूस करते हैं, हम क्या सोचते हैं, लगे रहते हैं उस दुख को कैसे हटावें। मैं दुखी हूं कि इसीलिए कि मेरा बेटा मानता नहीं मेरी बात, तो हम किस में लग जाएं, उस दुख को हटाने के लिए किसी भी तरह उनको मनाए, बेटा मान जाए। तो मनाने क्या, थोड़ा प्रयत्न मैं करता हूं। जब वो मान जाएगा, तो मेरा मन खुश हो जाएगा, दुख चला जाएगा। अभी वर्तमान में हमारा प्रयत्न कैसे, इस तरह का प्रयत्न हम करते हैं। हम क्या ढूंढते हैं कारण, we for the sorrow what is experienced in me, because example I'm giving in English also, my son is not listening to me, so I put my best efforts to make him understand, to make him listen, and is not listening to me, it gives me sorrow. So how do I remove the sorrow? By making him understand, accept my proposal. I put effort. Very careful, listen now. So what I conclude, cause of my sorrow is my son who is not accepting my thought. That is my conclusion. कारण जब ढूंढता हूं, when I search for cause, this is what appears to be. Still we go deeper, but so many people are not accepting my thought. Am I equally sorrowful with everybody? Neighbor may not accept. Somebody else may not accept my proposal. But do I get same amount of sorrow? In some cases, I don't even get sorrow. I wanted to tell somebody, I told, absolutely no problem. Whether you follow it or not, it's up to you. But in this case, with son's case, I am disturbed. So when you analyze this, so cause of my sorrow is not that a person who is not accepting my proposal or thought. Cause is my attachment to my own thinking, my own thought, my own process. So what I should do? You may be correct. He may be wrong in a relative plane. But what is bringing me sorrow is my attachment. But what I can do, I can suggest him. But anxiety I should give up. So this way, if you analyze, we think about it. Why I am sorrowful? What is causing me pain in me? Attachment to a policy, a process, a methodology. The way I tell you, you must make sabji in the same process. procedure. If you just ulta palta procedure kar diya, I will not be happy. So I am attached to a procedure. So what is the conclusion? When dukkha rises, there is some kind of attachment. And dukkha rises because of perception of duality. That means I am caught up in superficial layers of experiences, worldly experience. Nirdosham hi samam brahma. Tasmat brahma nityesthitah. They are establishing Brahma. Okay. Now, when a jnani gets established in Brahman, what will happen to him? Krishna says, Na pragrishyet priyam prapya.
Na prahishyet priyam prapya.
No dvijet prapya cha priyam.
No dvijet prapya cha priyam.
Sthira buddhira sammudaha.
Sthira buddhira sammudhaha.
Brahmavid brahmani stitaha.
Brahmavid brahmani sthitaha.
Na pragrishyet priyam prapya. No dvijet prapya cha priyam. Sthira buddhira sammudaha. Brahmavid brahmani stitaha. No, because Brahman is samam and nirdosham. Brahman is what? Samam, equal and spotless. Equally present and spotless. And I am established in that Brahman. So when I am established in that sense of equality, that oneness. Because I see one in all multiple things. When I'm established there. Result is what? I am not buffeted by the worldly experiences. Something like, suppose there are some platforms, 1, 2. So one platform, second platform, third platform. Say about like one platform, second one. The 1, 2, 3 lower platforms are oscillating. You are climbing up, suppose, and this step is very, very oscillating, this 2, 3. They are not stable. So when they are not stable, you are scared. You want a stable ground, like bhukampa, earthquake. We experienced 3-4 days back in Delhi also. Two, three people called me. Where are you? I said in the ashram. Abhi bhi bhukamp aaya. I said, I know. But where are you? I said in the ashram. No, but where are you? I said in the room. But you didn't come out. I said, no. It is not so severe, so I am experiencing it, but it did not come out. So we don't want earth to disturb. We want a stable platform. Think. But when my base itself is unstable, I am also buffeted by experiences of life. So on wrong principle, wrong basis, मैंने जिसको फाउंडेशन बना के रखा हूं, जो फाउंडेशन जो है वो भी अस्थिर है, चंचल है, उसको मेरे जीवन का आधार बना के रखा हूं, तब क्या होगा? आई एम बफेटेड, प्रिय अप्रिय. सो अच्छी चीज मिल जाए, न प्रहृष्येत प्रियम प्राप्य. अज्ञान मैन, कुछ अच्छी चीज आ गया, गुड एक्सपीरियंस, ओह, ही जंप्स इन जॉय. नेक्स्ट मोमेंट अनहैप्पी, अगेन आई गो डाउन. क्षणे रुष्टाः, क्षणे तुष्टाः, रुष्टाः तुष्टाः क्षणे क्षण. This moment happy, that moment unhappy, this moment pull गया, this one become low, some high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. So mind is exposed to all kinds of experiences, and the result of the experience is sometimes happy, sometimes down, sometimes high, sometimes down. One question I'll ask you, my friends. If we are sensitive, we get tired of this. We get tired. Take Bhukamp only. 1 minute Bhukamp, 1 minute is too much time. Okay. 5 seconds, 10 seconds Bhukamp. Then 2 minutes, we thought it's over. Again Bhukamp. Then you are scared. Again 5 seconds ke liye. Again stop. Again came after 2 minutes. Suppose it goes on like that, multiple quakes. You get tired, you will not get peace of mind also. So in all of our lives, we are experiencing like this. Sometimes prahrishya, prakarshena hrishyati. Extreme joy. Or udvijati. Go down, sorrow, disturbance. But because we are established a higher platform, or subtle platform, or the real platform, I'm established there. Then what happens? When Priya Anubhuti comes, pleasant experience or unpleasant experiences, it doesn't shake my mind. It doesn't shake me. Why? I am rooted in Brahman. Let us take another example. I'm going slow. I am playing a carom board, caroms with 3 kids. So it is not a team, it's not a pair. We are all 4 are independent. Like rupee, rupees. जो ज्यादा मारा, जिसने जो ज्यादा कमाया कमाया. One is out. The play continues. So 4 of us are playing and 3 are kids. And for them, the play is so real. 7-year-old, 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, like that. Imagine. They take it really seriously. They want to win at any cost. They can't lose. It's a prestige issue. For them, it's too much. So observe all the 3 kids. When they get a coin, prahrushet. When they lose the queen or they could not strike the follow-on coin, low. Observe all the 3. Within the game, how many times their moods go up and high, up and down, high and low. Anxiety, fear, jealousies, frustration, कंपेयरिंग, इसके पास कितना पैसा जमा हो गया, मेरे पास कितना हो गया, स्वामी जी आपके पास कितना है, तुम्हारे पास कितना पैसा. No, all the while I am established in the wisdom that this is a game, it is not real. Neither it is real money, nor it is real life. Real life is relatively real life. Nor that certificate has any validity, nor that winning has any validity. So what is my state of mind? Because I am established in the wisdom, higher wisdom, these people are buffeted, going up and down. Me, there I'm sitting there, playing, absolutely, na pragrishet priyam prapya, na udvijet cha apriyam. Sometimes I strike the coin, I'm not extremely excited, nor I get depressed when I could not strike a coin. My purpose is different, larger purpose. Very purpose that I came to this kid's house is to meet somebody in the house. So, in those experiences, I am not disturbed. These children are disturbed. Why am I disturbed? Sthira buddhi. First one is sthira buddhi. My buddhi became sthira. In what? In that wisdom that this is only a game, it is not real, it's only a time pass, it is not going to define my life, I am not depending on this. In fact, it is nothing for me, except for fun. That too I am not depending on that fun. Would the gentleman come out of the room to meet me, जिनके लिए मैं गया था वो आ गया वापस, immediately get up without any second thought. चलो बच्चे आप लोग खेलो, सर आप समझ आपका कॉइन्स, अरे तो बांट लो. Just got up. Sthira bhakti. Second is asammudaha. He is not deluded. Sthira buddhi means asammudaha. Why? His mind is not stuck up. His buddhi is not stuck up anywhere. न पैसा है, न पत्नी में, न घर में, न पैसे में, न कीर्ति में, न खानदान की प्रतिष्ठा में, न शरीर में, न पति में है, न परिवार में. कहीं पे भी उसकी बुद्धि अटकती नहीं. If you get stuck up, this delusion. Thank you. Asammuda. Then what happens? Brahmavit Brahman sthitah. Because of these qualities, Brahmavit ka varnan hai ye, where it is said that he is established in Brahman sthitah. Brahmavit Brahmaiva bhavati. He becomes established in Brahman. These are all the great slokas of a man of realization. विद्या विनय संपन्न वहां से लेकर के बताते जा रहे हैं. Beautiful thing. So therefore, you see, this buffeting should stop. Like, remember Karen's example, how they get excited, children. I think it's enough. So this is how we have to think about these beautiful verses. So find out, inquire, what is the cause of. So whenever we get sorrow, instead of finding out a conspicuous, visible causes for sorrow, go into deep discover into what could be the real cause of my sorrow. Bahyasparsheshvasaktatma
बाह्यस्पर्शेष्वसक्तात्मा
vindatyatmani yatsukam
विन्दत्यात्मनि यत्सुखम्
sabrahma yoga yuktatma
स ब्रह्मयोगयुक्तात्मा
sukamakshayamashnuते.
सुखमक्षयमश्नुते
बाह्यस्पर्शेष्वसक्तात्मा विन्दत्यात्मनि यत्सुखं सब्रह्मयोगयुक्तात्मा सुखमक्षयमश्नुते. Now see. Moreover, when he established in Brahman, right, then people may get doubt. कभी कभी तो लगता होगा जिलेबी खाने का, कभी कभी तो लगता होगा आपको वहां घूमने का, इधर देखने का, उधर देखने का. Get excited sometimes, get a lot of fun. Krishna says it doesn't happen. Why? The joy that we get in the world is not even a drop in the infinite ocean of bliss of Brahman. Not even a drop. And when you are enjoying and established in your own self, do you think that person goes out? No need. Because to come out of that state itself is so painful. It doesn't want to come out, of course. It doesn't come out. It's like, I'm just giving an example. Don't tell me that it is unreal. Example. Suppose there is 55 degrees. Some countries may have 55 degrees temperature. I don't know. 50 to ho jayega. 50, 51 to hota hai. Suppose 60 degrees temperature or 55 degrees temperature. Scorching heat. Not a tree there. Just come out and just get roasted. Very, very severe. And you are in such a place where a huge centrally conditioned palace. So huge that you have all kinds of facilities there, including swimming pool, centrally conditioned, air conditioned. Gym is there, hotels are there, restaurants are there. Entertainment is there. Everything is there. And you are there inside. Everything is available. Such a huge one. Whether because of some special gardens also are there. Such a, you imagine about 50, 60 acres of land, and then in that a huge palace, but high altitude, extremely air conditioned. But Roshni, sunlight is coming, of course, but not heat. And then all controlled sunlight is brought through that fiber, whatever glasses are kept. Gardens are available. And then everything is available there. Does anybody come out of it to get roasted in the outer sun? Nobody. So this Atma Sukham is such a Sukham. Bhagavan Krishna says, Bahya Sparsheshu Asaktatma. First time, no? He has not developed any interest to get a contact between the sense organs and the sense object. He is not asakta. He is asakta. He is not sakta. He is not attached to. What are we trying to do? Always trying to connect a sense organ to a sense object. We are craving for it. That we are struggling for contact. Various bhoga. So our Sukham is, I will not go in depth. Sukham is only born with that contact joy. Anyway, the contact is temporary, the contact is changing, and then your mind is changing. So always, but here, Bahya Sparsheshu Asaktatma. He has no question of asakti for any kind of objects through indriyas. Why? He is enjoying the great peace within himself, great joy within himself. Atman yat sukham vindate. So this asaktatma, one who is extremely detached, not having interest, anything in the outer contact. Where is established, then he must live on peace and happiness. Yes, what is getting? Where? Within himself. Within himself he is happy. Trupti. You're not interested in any other things. Saha, Brahma Yoga Yuktatma, that person who is always engaged in Brahma Yoga. Brahma Yoga, meditation on Brahman. Always yokut to Brahman. Other man, running after sense organs, connecting with sense organs, connecting the indriyas to sense objects, or connecting himself to sense objects through indriyas. He is busy. We are all busy. Subah se lekar ke raat tak, busy, connecting, ding, 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 connect. Busy in connecting. And one connect, pain. One connect, ha. So choose that with which connection gives me joy. Plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out, plug in, plug out. All kinds of worldly joys are like that. So when you do this, we are caught up. This man is enjoying Akshaya Sukham. Akshaya means there is no Kshaya, limitless, infinite Sukham is enjoying. Why? Because he is not getting joy out of contact between sense objects and indriyas. He is getting the contact that by himself, within himself, he is establishing Brahman. So it's because of that contact with Brahman or identified with Brahman, he is getting that infinite joy that side. So why will he come out and try for objects they succumb through objects. Just as even though you may taste different types of sweet dishes or different types of sugar candies, that's a better example, sugar candies. You may taste different colors, different animals, different sizes, different shapes. All sugar candies only. But in and through all these things, only sugar only is experienced. Similarly, the Brahmavedta understands, oh, whatever happiness I am getting, Sukham is same, but Sukham is actually reflected joy. So why can't I get original joy? Shankaracharya gives, there's a beautiful pakir is there. Something is trickling down. Little bit of joys are trickling into the world outside. So we wanted to lick this and throw everything, जो हाथ में है वो सब खो गया. Gone. Main thing is gone. Therefore, Brahma samsparsham he got, not Vastu samsparsham. Therefore, he gets infinite bliss. And those who have not got it, they are always constantly working, struggling to enjoy different kinds of objects in this world. So whole mission is what? Mission is what? Make a list of objects to be procured in life. Ye gaadi, ye ghar, ye dish, o dish, ye kapda, o shoe, this shampoo, that oil. Oh, you're putting so much of effort, but are you happy? No happy. Such a great Mahatmas, what they give value to the food and not to the plate. Plate जो साफ सुथरा होना चाहिए, but not golden plate, silver plate. पत्ते मिलेगा नहीं, वो हाथ में खाना तो चाहिए ना, हाथ में दो. करतला भिक्षा. I think we have to understand this dimension. Bhagavan Krishna says, this is the greatness of a Brahmajnani. He enjoys the bliss of Brahman because he has established a contact between himself and Brahman. Identified with Brahman. All of us are trying to get bliss out of contact between the Indriyas and the sense objects. And that becomes a life mission. Please think about it. Our life mission is what? Get joy, happiness. From what? External objects. That it doesn't give me any happiness. Because the objects are changing, mind is changing. So, ultimately, Bhagavan Krishna says, so Brahma Yoga Yuktatma Sukham Asnaya Sukham Asnate. He enjoys infinite bliss, he gets. Endless happiness he will get. Okay? Conclude here and then next class will start from 22nd verse. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you all. Hari Om. Announcements.
Yes, Swamiji, just one announcement about Sandeep ji. Can you please, we are unmuting everybody, so can you just come and make the announcement about Ramanavami? Venu, can you unmute everybody? Just let me. Yes, everybody, you can unmute. Sandeep ji, can you please unmute yourself and make the announcement if you're around? Sandeep ji?
Yeah, Hari Om.
रामनवमी का announcement कर दीजिए, please.
This is for Ram Navami, Swamiji, correct?
Yeah.
1 minute. One minute, Swamiji. Rajiv ji, if you have that message, I'm just trying to.
Just one.
Sandeep, I'm sending it to you. You please read it.
Yeah, Hari Om. Naturally, as per tradition, Sri Ram Navami festival is always celebrated in the ashram, and we are doing it this year also. So it is going on from 22nd. It will go on till 29th March, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. with the Ramayan Parayan. That is Sri Ramcharit Manas by Tulsidas ji will be chanted. 30th March, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. will be Archana, Abhishek, Aarti, followed by Bhandara. So 30th March, we would request devotees, you can participate in the chanting, but also if you can come to the ashram for Bhandara and another function, it will be good. And those who want to chant, you can give your names to Gupta ji in the ashram, and we welcome your contribution towards whatever you can contribute. So 22nd to 29th March is the Ramayan Parayan, and 30th March is the Archana, Abhishek, Aarti, followed by Bhandara, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Hari Om.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sandeep ji. Thank you, Swami ji. That's all for today. Venu, we can close the session.
Okay, Uncle.